In a recent stream, it was xQc talking about how good he could have been in Overwatch. I don't really know too much from the Overwatch scene, so I might enjoy some comments on this video of what you guys think, as he says he could have been one of the best players in the Overwatch League or in Overwatch in general if he had dedicated more time to practice instead of taking up so much streaming.
This song,
If you played
not now.
WL Season 2, do you think you could have taken on Bumper?
Nope, nobody. I wasn't good at the game.
My streamer is back xQcl.
I don't think you understand the commitment that I had to streaming. I don't think you get it. Like,
Look at me dead in my eyes, I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying.
it's a two-way street then.
Respect, all of my shorty be the vibe.
It's a two-way street then.
She love me so much, it seem like she vibes. The money sealed up, I still
It's like playing football and not being starter. You know, you still have to go to the practices. You still have to do the right thing and do whatever, right? But like, I was streaming. I enjoy streaming a lot and I wanted to be a streamer and I wanted to also play. But like, I didn't show the commitment to the game that much and I wasn't picked to play more. And that's it. If I sat down and actually play the game and do more of overwatching, less like streaming or whatever, yeah, I could have been one of, I could have helped myself one of the best players out there, for sure. No doubts. No doubts. Alright, guys. Chat. Spectrum is my worst enemy. They make me lag and shit. It is weird.
And if I remember back in the day, and of course based on comments, used to main Winston, a lot of people maybe undervalue how good xQc is at gaming, especially outside of Overwatch. This guy is very good. You know, hasn't been frequenting the kind of like, you know, heavy gamer-like streams I would say that he did way back in the day, or if you compare it to someone like Shroud or Timmy, the real FPS gamers, because he's been so successful doing other things, but it maybe makes you forget how good he actually was in Overwatch. A lot of people might call him a one-trick, maybe said he can only play Winston, but I think there'd be a different opinion by people who really watch the Overwatch League, which I'm curious to hear more about. You know, the comments I saw, at least on Hunter, when he posted this stuff, was he truly was very good, especially for how much he was streaming and how much he wanted to be a streamer compared to a pro player, which he even elaborates more on, saying, you know, you don't really understand how much time I was dedicating towards streaming and not practicing. If I dedicated that much time as he does to streaming nowadays to gaming, I have no doubt in my mind that he could have been one of the best players in Overwatch. I feel like when you have someone who streams as many hours as xQc, he is on record as one of the most, highest hours streamed of any Twitch streamer, usually sits in that #1 spot by a long shot. So if he were to somehow dedicate those several hundred of hours that he spends streaming into competitive play, yeah, it's hard for me to believe otherwise that he could not have been even better than he was, you know? But it's one of those things we have seen time and time again with so many former pro players transitioning into streaming. Even though they can stream so many hours, it's still a better lifestyle than being a pro gamer. Being a professional player in any esport out there, it sucks. You talk to most people out there, it sucks. It's a grind that costs you family time, relationship time, real life time, practice schedules, traveling, competing the fun part, because, you know, especially in CSGO, every other week you're traveling. And of course, all these pro players are spending so much time, you know, typically got 8 hours a day where you are on the game, but playing at the highest level. It can be very draining compared to a streamer lifestyle where you can eat, you can drink, you can relax, watch videos, play whatever game you actually want to play. And so you think about people like Shroud, formerly in CSGO, Tarek, formerly in CSGO. You would reference someone like Sinatra, formerly in Valorant, and Overwatch. Now streaming so much more because it's also pays more. Like, there's a lot of benefits to streaming than there are to being a competitive player, especially nowadays. It almost can't really blame him. So xQc says he could have been one of the best players in Overwatch. What do you guys think? Till next time, take care. Okay, bye.